If you are considering opening a Relay account, or you already use Relay, and want to be sure there are no hidden balance rules, this video will give you a clear and direct answer. One of the most common questions business owners ask before choosing a bank is whether they will be forced to keep a minimum balance in their account. This matters because minimum balance requirements can quietly cost you money and restrict how you manage cash flow. Let us start with the short answer. Relay does not require a minimum balance to open or maintain a standard Relay business checking account. You are not required to keep a fixed amount of money in the account to avoid penalties. This is one of the reasons Relay is popular with small businesses, startups, freelancers, and online entrepreneurs who want flexibility. Now let us break this down properly so you understand what this really means in practice. With many traditional banks, business accounts often come with minimum daily or monthly balance requirements. If your balance drops below that amount, the bank charges a monthly maintenance fee. These fees can add up over time, especially for new businesses with unpredictable cash flow. Relay takes a different approach. There is no minimum daily balance, no monthly balance threshold, and no penalty for keeping a low balance. You can open a Relay account with a small amount of money, or even $0, depending on how you fund it. This makes Relay attractive for business owners who are just getting started or those who prefer to move money in and out frequently. Another important point is that Relay allows you to create multiple checking accounts under one business profile. These accounts are often used for budgeting purposes, such as separating taxes, operating expenses, payroll, or savings. None of these individual accounts require a minimum balance either. You can keep money where you need it without worrying about balance rules. However, it is important to understand the difference between minimum balance requirements and other possible limitations. While Relay does not require a minimum balance, some features depend on how you use the account. For example, Relay integrates with partner banks that provide FDIC insurance, and certain services may have transaction limits or eligibility rules. These are not balance requirements, but they are still worth knowing about. Relay also offers debit cards linked to your accounts. There is no minimum balance required to keep your debit card active, but you obviously need funds available to make purchases or withdrawals. If your balance is too low, transactions may simply be declined. There are no extra penalties attached to that. You may also be wondering about fees. Relay's core business checking account does not charge a monthly maintenance fee, which goes hand in hand with having no minimum balance requirement. This is a key buyer decision factor for many business owners comparing Relay with traditional banks or other online business banking platforms. Another question that often comes up is whether having a higher balance unlocks special benefits. With Relay, you are not required to keep a certain balance to access basic features like ACH transfers, incoming wires, outgoing payments, or account integrations with accounting software. Your access is based on account verification and usage, not how much money you keep in the bank. That said, Relay does offer optional services and partner products. If you choose to use certain third-party services, those providers may have their own requirements. This is separate from Relay's core account policy, and does not change the fact that Relay itself does not enforce a minimum balance. For business owners managing cash flow tightly, this flexibility can be very helpful. You can move funds out for expenses, investments, or savings without worrying about triggering a fee. You can also keep different accounts at zero balance until you need them. To put this in simple terms, Relay is designed to remove the pressure that traditional banks place on small businesses. No minimum balance means no forced cash parking, no surprise fees, and more control over how your money is used. Before opening any business account, it is always smart to review the latest terms on Relay's official website, since policies can evolve. But as of now, Relay's no minimum balance policy is a core feature of the platform, and one of its biggest selling points. If your priority is a business checking account with no minimum balance requirement, no monthly maintenance fee, and flexible cash management, Relay is clearly built with that buyer need in mind. If you found this explanation helpful and you are comparing business banking options, make sure to check out other Relay-related guides so you can decide whether it fits your business model and financial goals.